Welcome to Empower. I'm glad you're together with us today, and I'm so happy that we've met again. In this program, we keep reminding ourselves the reason why we are here, and I'm sure that as we continue to discuss today, you're going to learn many things. My name is Beatrice Chuchu, and I'm not alone. I have a special guest with us today. Before I introduce what you're speaking about, and I want to invite her to say hello to us.
Thank you.
Yes.
I am Purity Kanyago, and I'm born-again Christian. I am a mother of 5 sons. I am a teacher by profession, and I am also a practicing counselor.
Wow. Welcome,
you.
Purity.
Thank you.
You can be sure you're going to learn so much. She's a mother of sons,
Yes.
so she's talking to us with experience of many things.
Yes.
And today we are looking at the digital influence. As we speak about people, and more so at workplace, and even in our families at home, these days you can agree with me that there's a lot of digital interactions, and more so when you're dealing with young people. And that is why today we want to look at the digital influence as we learn from our guest, Purity. So Purity,
Yes.
before we get to our topic of today, you said you are a teacher by profession,
Yes.
and also a counselor.
Yes.
Maybe tell us, what did you do in school so that you can become a teacher and again become a counselor?
Yes.
Yes.
In school I went to Egerton University, and I did a bachelor's degree in education in mathematics and chemistry.
Oh, maths and chem.
Yes, but in the process of teaching learners,
Yes.
I got interested in helping them more.
Wow.
I got interested in counseling them because I realized there are some students who are not able to score good grades because of the issues they were going through. So I got a passion of talking to them.
Yes.
I therefore went back to school. I did a master's degree in counseling, and that is why I'm a practicing counselor.
Wow. But you're still teaching?
Yes, I'm still teaching at the Goto Teachers Training College.
Yes.
And in that place, I'm also counseling the teacher trainees.
Yes.
And at church, I counsel the young people. I counsel teenagers and the youth, and even people of my age, I do counsel.
Amazing.
Yes.
So counseling, you're doing it as, other than counseling in school, you're also doing it as private practice?
Yes, I do it as private practice.
How do people get to know you're doing it? Because now, unless now we know because you have told us.
Yes,
Do you announce it, or what happens?
Yes, I market myself through online channels. Yes, and through many times through church activities. Most times I'm invited in church activities to talk to the youth and the teenagers.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're more, although you have said you speak to people even who are of your age,
yes,
but you're more interested in the youth and the teens.
Yes. I am more interested with the youth and the teen, just because I have realized there are so many things that are happening these days, not like the days we were young.
Yes.
These days there are so many things, because it is the digital era, and the 21st century has come up with so many things.
Wow.
So I have the passion to talk to the youth and the teenagers because of what is happening.
And it's quite interesting, and I think you're right, because this digital era we are in, it has taken a lot of our time, a lot of our involvement, all the time.
Yes.
And I've realized, like the young people, you get someone is on it throughout.
Yes.
Even when they go to sleep, they'll sleep after. They're so tired of it, because it's something that has really come into it.
Yes.
So my first question on this aspect that you're speaking about today, what is actually, how would you define digital influence?
Digital influence, I can see it is the influence of the social media in the lives of young people. And when I talk of the influence, there is of course the positive and the negative. The positive is good, but the negative has a lot of impact, and it may mess up even the positive that they are getting from the social media. So when I talk to the young people, I really talk to them about how to detach themselves from the negative influence on the social media. Yes.
Wow, that is interesting.
Yes.
Now, tell us more about how do you, because one thing that comes to mind when it comes to the social media, sometimes we don't think it is an issue. And as you find, sometimes, for personally, I'm not so much on Facebook, for example. But when I've given myself, okay, let me look at it, I'll read something, then I may be interested to read another one. Or without getting to know, 5 minutes are gone. you know. So sometimes you don't take it like it's an issue.
Yes.
So is it that someone has to, for you to, as a counselor, do you come in to let me know this and to let me understand that Beatrice, this is too much? Or how do you come in this space?
Yes, I come in it making these young people to know that there are some sites that are not good, and too much of it again may also have a negative impact. So I help them to realize the negativity of too much of it and the bad sides that they watch, and then they influence them negatively. Yes.
I'm thinking of this young man who is working, and someone has been, and we've seen this happening even in the workplace,
Yes.
where you get the young people, they are working, but kuna a space where the social media is still, you know, and it's very distracting. But they also feel like this is still not affecting what I'm doing.
Yes.
And they can even justify to you and tell you, no, 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 no. As long as I achieve this, this is not a problem. So, for example, for young people, how would you tell them more so to get out of this? Because sometimes they struggle, but they are there.
To help them to come out of it, we need a lot of support, the support system, from maybe the parental support system, the church support system, and the society also comes in to support them so that they are able to know what is bad and how to come out of it. It is because of addiction. Most of them are addicted, and therefore they are not able to come out of it.
Yes.
Some of them lack awareness. They are not aware that there is negative, it is affecting them negatively. So because of lack of awareness, they just find themselves into it. But somebody coming in and helping them to know the consequences of what could be affecting them, maybe it could be of great help. Yes.
So, we agree that you're in that space.
Yes.
And we agree that majority of us, more so young people, and even some parents, and these days you get parents who are young, who are working, they are also in that space.
Yes.
A lot. Even people make fun that the digital era is affecting even families.
True.
Because someone can be left, they forgot even I was doing something because they are concentrating on this.
Yes.
So as an employer, I also feel the same because they are spending more time. And even organizations have gone to an extent of blocking. But you see, you block the Wi-Fi, but I can go to my bundles.
Yes.
And I like it when you talk about it as more of an addiction.
Yes.
Because most of the time we thought addiction in terms of drugs, you know, but we don't think about it as addiction in terms of social media, or digital era.
Yes.
But you're bringing up something very, very important.
True.
So we agree it is good. What are these other negative things that social media is bringing into space?
Wow.
Other than disrupting work, not doing what you're supposed to do because you're innate, what other negative things do we have?
There are so many negative things. Let's talk about the health of this person. This person is affected in his or her own health.
Yes.
When these people are spending a lot of time on the screen, it affects their eyes so much. And majority of these young people are getting eye problems. Very soon, those people who are selling spectacles will be on, the market will be on demand.
There's an opportunity there.
There's an opportunity there because the eyes are getting problems. Because one is supposed to look at a screen at a distance. Even the way we put TVs in our homes, we don't put our TVs next. We put it some distance. But look at the smartphone. Somebody is looking at it just next to
just here.
The screen. And that light from the smartphone, the screen, goes direct to the eyes. It is not filtered. So with time, majority of these people will have eye problems. That is one. The other effect when it comes to health is the back. You can never look at your phone when you are staying, you know, the way you should. There is a tendency of bedding.
Somehow bed.
You have to somehow bed. And that bedding affects the neck. Something about the neck, the muscles, even because these young people are still developing, they are still growing. So the development of these bones would be affected slowly by slowly. So with time, they have neck problems. Neck problems, and this one goes together with some slight headache, of course, some slight headache once here and now, they get some slight headache.
Yes.
Now, when we talk about the health problems,
Yes.
we also look at the eating disorders.
Oh, okay.
You know, these young people, for them to be on that smartphone
Yes.
or on the social media, they sit a lot.
Yes.
You see, that sitting a lot, there is something that is affecting. A human being was created to move a bit. So when they are just sitting,
Yes.
some health problems, because the body is not exercising. Most of the times, some of those young people, they become obese. They are eating, they are not doing exercises. So they become obese, and with time, you know, when one is obese, there are some health problems that are related to the same. Some other health problems are associated with lack of exercise. When the hearts are not exercising, they are just holding the phone. There is some problems that will come up slowly by slowly because of the body not exercising a lot. So health problems will be on rise as time goes. Yes, this is a serious condition that will affect the young people with time.
Wow, and you know, it's very serious because we actually don't think about it from that side. We think about it maybe what do we get into that space?
Yes.
Not looking at ourselves
Yes.
and see the implication
Yes.
this aspect has on us.
Yes.
We're just thinking about maybe what will someone get when they get the social space, what will they see, what will they read, you know, the things that are happening there. But most of the time, we never come back to our health. And those are very key points.
Very key
and I
points.
think I've seen this even in the workplace, whereby you see someone, even they don't want to take the breaks,
Yes.
or even lunch.
Yes.
And even if as they go for lunch, they want to go still holding that phone. You get to the lift, everybody. There's a place I go, everybody in the lift. You know, some people, the floors will just pass.
Yes.
Because they're on the social media.
Yes.
Others, they'll always have
The
earphones on.
Yes. Yes.
They cannot remove that. And that I agree with you, it may end up bringing some health issues.
Issues, yes.
Without knowledge.
Without knowing. Yeah,
Wow.
true.
Is it also not going to affect maybe the social aspect of this, the psychological or something? Because this person is not socializing. This person is just him or her, herself with
the phone, yeah.
Yeah. Does it have any psychological issue or something like that?
A lot. We call it social emotional effects of the social media. This person is detached from the social world. And you know, we need one another, Beatrice.
Yes, we do.
People need one another.
Yes.
Even God, when he was creating Adam, Adam was so lonely.
Yes.
And therefore Eve had to be created because of that social relationship.
Yes, yes.
So when this child is in that room alone with the phone, he is connecting with people outside, very far away.
Yes.
But you need that person next to you so that you can connect with that person socially and emotionally. Because of that social emotional effect, these young people are living an isolated life.
Yes.
They don't know how to connect with others. That isolated life has its own effects, side effects, later on in life.
We'll continue from there. We need to take a short break.
Yes.
I believe you're learning from this. It's quite interesting and very, very informative. Don't go far away. We are taking a short break. We'll be right back.